In this quick video guide, we're going to investigate about AERO, which is a app that works on desktop and on the mobile phone from Adobe that eventually is gonna work with augmented reality, meaning that we can check our 3D models and like with a photo or a video insertion with a smartphone camera. So if you want to look for this app, you can just search it in Creative Cloud. And if you are already signed in, you can access the installation here. This is the desktop version. I'm going to click on install and it's going to install. And while it does that, we're going to check also the mobile version. So it's in beta version, so it's under development, but we can see what it is going to eventually do is going to, you see, give us the possibility to check our 3D models like on a landscape or an interior or on a table, depending on the setup that we want. And so it can be really interesting for many different fields. And so we can check the information here while it's installing. I'm going to also go in the mobile version. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller here, and let's go all in the website. So you can access Creative Cloud in the web, or you can access the one that is in your desktop, or we can also go in the Play Store using our smartphone. And I'm gonna look for the Adobe AERO app. And you can do this also with your smartphone if you're using Mac. And there we go. So I can just click here. Again, it's a beta version at the moment. So, and also this is in Italian right here, but it's just the Play Store. So just showing you how you can search it in the Play Store, click on the blue button, open it up, and wait while it's installed. And once it's ready, just click on open. So we are at the moment installing both the desktop version and the mobile version, and there it is. So AERO saves to the cloud, so it's gonna save our projects to the cloud. And this is the interface of the desktop app at the moment. Looks really simple and bare bone, and it's in English, so we can just click on open if we have an existing file. We can go in the home page, which is this one here. We can go in the our files. We can delete. So let's just create a new file by clicking on new file. I'm gonna call this test, and this is again just an overview of what is gonna be and the actual app when it will be ready. Now we need to select an anchor type. We need to anchor our 3D object to something. So it could be a surface on our room, could be a location on the map, could be an image anchor. We can anchor this to a picture. So I think then I'm gonna go with the subsurface anchor, which is kind of the standard, I guess. But we can also come back here when the app is ready, and we're gonna test also other situation. So at the moment, I'm gonna go for surface anchor, but anyway, is not gonna give me the possibility to finalize because it's not ready yet. But we can check the 3D viewer here and the 3D editor, so we can move around, and we can also insert. Well, we have possibilities to import our models with different 3D formats like FBX or all the formats that you see here, GLTF, GLB, etc. So we can import models made with Blender, with 3D Studio Max, with Maya, whatever 3D app we're using. And we have some navigation tools here. We can, or transformation, so move, rotate, scale, orbit, pan, and zoom. And we can also do this using our mouse and the scroll wheel. And then we have libraries. So if you don't have models to import, we can import models directly from here. That could be characters, could be interior design, and other stuff. So you can explore a little bit the libraries in here. And let me get this T-Rex, which should be animated. So I'm gonna click there or double click, and there you go. So now it's on. Now you can zoom with the scroll wheel. You can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel, scrolling the scroll wheel of your mouse. You can press the scroll wheel if you want to orbit, and you can press the right click of the right button of your mouse if you want to orbit. So middle mouse to pan, and right click, right button to orbit. And then you have transformation here, move, rotate, scale, like in any other 3D software. And if you're interested, you'll find in the channel other 3D software like 3ds Max, Blender, Maya, Cinema 4D, etc. to create your models. Now we have a trigger section here, so we can add triggers to animate. And then we have the library that you can open and close. And we have a preview panel here. We can preview what we're gonna probably see in our augmented reality. And go back to the edit and continue to edit here from the left, or also, so we have some, again, move, rotate, and scale, transforming features here. We have also some drop-down menus and some preferences for the app. And then objects, to replace the object, we can move it to the ground if we want to position that exactly on the ground surface, and change the alignment to the world, frame the object we are seeing, or we can reset the camera on the original position. So let me just go back to frame the selection, and then we have some help. Now on the right side we have the scene navigator, so we can see what's inside the scene. And right now we only have the dinosaur, and then we can also lock it and hide it. And then we have some other tools here on the actions, so we can position it to the ground, and then we can move, rotate, and scale using the parameters. We can lock, etc., etc. So when we're ready, we click on share, and we can share this. We can use thumbnail, and you can see it's now setting up the project, and it's gonna bring it to the cloud. And then eventually we can open it up in a device, in a mobile device. But everything again is like in beta version. So what I'm going to do here is open up the app, and if we click on the top, we can see an example. So we need the camera. We need to activate the camera. We can use the Roost project here. And probably we will do this with any 3D model when everything is going to be ready. So now it's trying to find the horizontal surface. I'm going to open up like a table here. And if I tap on that point, I'm going to tell, okay, that's going to be the surface that I want you to use as a ground surface. And since this is kind of flying object, we can see the shadows down there, but it's like a flying 3D model. And there you go. So if we move now, if I move my camera, my smartphone up, I can see the 3D model inside. So it's using the augmented reality. And that's something that we will be able to do with any 3D model. You can also tap and activate some animation, I guess, with a trigger. And that's it. That's what you're gonna do in the future. Not right now, I think. And so when this app will be ready, you can create your 3D model. You can edit them using the desktop app, and then you can send it and use it in your devices. And these are other videos and information you find on the website. If you're interested, we're gonna keep an eye on this. We're gonna stay updated. Please subscribe to the channel also if you wanna stay updated with us. So we're gonna publish more videos about Adobe apps and software, as we already did. So you can check our existing video courses and video guides on Adobe. Also, we have a video course in Substance, which is the Adobe app for 3D modeling, creating materials, textures, etc., etc. So you can give it a look. And also, please join the channel as a supporter if you want to support us in our work. And that's it. So I thank you, and see you in the next video guide.